Okay, so I just wanted to jump on. As y'all can see, I'm in what they call the Rayburn room right now. So I'm not in my office, but I am at the Capitol because I stay on my job. And right now we are actually debating this whole Epstein situation because we're gonna vote on it today. So they're currently in debate on the floor. Republicans acting like they always been standing with the survivors. Child, we ain't even gonna talk about that. They done a whole full 180 because
Tension inside the Capitol. The camera moves through the busy hallways of the U.S. Capitol. Staffers hurry past. Conversations echo in the distance, and the atmosphere carries a sense of urgency. Today, lawmakers are preparing for a critical vote related to the Epstein case. What seems like an ordinary day is wrapped in political pressure, moral arguments, and a sense that something significant is unfolding inside these walls.
I guess they realize it's not really popular to protect pedophiles, but that's a whole other issue because y'all know what GOP stands for, Guardians of Pedophiles. Now, moving on to why I wanted to jump on. I wanted to jump on because, y'all, listen, Trump about to be so mad. Okay, so y'all know we had all this drama over our lines because Trump decided that he wanted to start in Texas. He wanted to come and snatch seats in Texas, right? And specifically, he wanted to...
A heated debate. Inside the chamber, debate grows intense. Lawmakers exchange sharp arguments. Some now claim full support for survivors, despite past contradictions. The narrator highlights the shifting political narrative, illustrating how public pressure and controversy can quickly reshape opinions in Washington.
The voting power and the voting strength of Black and brown voices in Texas, right? So here it is. I have been engaged in litigation since the last lines because the current lines that we have are bad, but the new lines were even worse. So here it is. He says, yo, Abbott, come through for your boy, right? Ultimately, Abbott, of course, rose up, says, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Okay, now they've got themselves into a tizzy because after they started that, we know Gavin Newsom said, oh, y'all want to play? We can play. So California did what they did.
The redistricting battle. A series of maps and legal documents appear on screen. The narrator explains that Texas has been at the center of a fierce redistricting dispute. New district lines were proposed, but critics argue that these changes would dilute the voting power of Black and brown communities, raising deeper questions about representation and fairness.
So, to be clear, as of maybe an hour ago, if that long, the court in Texas, and I want to tell y'all, this is not some liberal courts, like liberal courts in Texas don't even really go together. This was a 2-1 Republican majority court. And what did they say? They said, oh, plaintiffs, y'all want to temporarily enjoin them because, see, the damage will already be done. Those voices would always already be diluted by the time we actually can determine whether or not the actual merits of this case make sense.
Political influence behind the maps. As graphics show political power structures, the film reveals how high-level political figures attempted to influence the drawing of these districts. Behind closed doors, pressure mounted to secure advantages for specific candidates. This clip exposes how redistricting, often seen as a technical process, can be driven by political strategy and personal alliances. Will the Supreme Court step in? The Supreme Court building comes into view. The narrator discusses the possibility of an emergency appeal. While the court could intervene, time is short. With election deadlines approaching, the justices may have limited room to act. The uncertainty leaves both sides waiting anxiously. The heart of representation. Scenes of everyday Americans, families, students, workers appear on screen. The narrator emphasizes that at its core, this entire fight is about one principle: fair representation. Communities rely on elected leaders to address their needs, especially at a time when basic support and government services face funding challenges. The Epstein files resurface. A shift in tone occurs as the film returns to the Capitol. The Epstein case sparks fresh debate, particularly over whether certain names should remain redacted. Some lawmakers argue about protecting wealthy individuals connected to the case, while others insist survivors deserve transparency and justice. The tension between political interests and public accountability becomes unmistakable. Conclusion: hope and uncertainty. The documentary closes with a sunset over the Capitol. The narrator reflects on a day filled with unexpected decisions and political clashes. While the court's ruling offers relief to many, the future remains uncertain. Yet in moments like these, the resilience of democracy stands out, imperfect, contested, but still alive. The struggle continues, and the story is far from over.